Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sudden Saturday. I'm reading the cards for the collective. My name's Fonnie D, and we are going to, let's just say, rocking it in the free world pretty soon. There's all kinds of stuff going on, swirling around out there, and I know the energies are hard. We have to really get connected right now because you need your positive people because the negative is going to be really surrounding you, as it is me. And we either trigger, and walk away, or we argue the point, and I wouldn't. A lot of us want to argue the point of, and I just gave it. I just give up on it because it's everybody has their own journey. So they can either be interested in what I'm saying or what you're saying or who's saying, or they're not. Um, but yeah, we need to work on being able to handle the negative right now because there is a lot of things churning and swirling and like electrifying type thing that people are going through. And it's going to be good, but it's not good right now. And you might have those good days, and then that bad day is going to bring you down. So right now, you got to work on keeping your energy safe and your family and your friends, and then work on you. So if we each work on ourselves pretty much, we should be good. This collective is for me too. I mean, it's for all of us, but I like to be in the collective also and look at what they're telling me. And it's interesting when I come on here, I had been thinking about things. We always think about things. And when I start to go into my meditation and the cards just come out as they want, um, it really connects with me. And when I see that, I know that people are connecting with me because it's just the way it is. I mean, some people might like my quirkiness, some people might not. My husband is Mr. Serious, and it just drives me crazy because I'm not serious all the time. But I need to be. But I'm quirky. I like to, play and enjoy an imagination, and he hates the imagination. So it's like, okay, you go over in your part, and I'll just sit here and think about beauty and take myself out of this because I don't have to feel like I'm in a violent prison when I'm supposed to be living my life. And can I look at my creator and say, I tried? No, you just got to keep going because you're not losing. You're winning when you work on you. Because you're the most important thing in your life. You got to remember that. Our avatar, our body here, it entices people, the body, it just entices people. But you got to remember that body is connected to the soul, to the spirit of you. And they won't ever get a more beautiful part of you than the spiritual part and the loving part and the passionate part. Where versus the look, the whistle, sex, whatever it is. And yes, it's binding, it's beautiful. But there's too many people do not think it is very personal like that. They it's like they like it or something when people are all around and there's not. But I can clearly think that yeah, no, we have to really work on things that and things. I shop. What are you doing with the thing? Where's the things going? I mean, are they going in a corner, underneath a couch, in a bedroom? I mean, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to use them or not? I see a lot of people buying things because we went through so much with the money situation, and it is going to get more crazy. We know it, but we're just getting prepared, learning, researching. I am, and following what I need to listen to and what I don't need to listen to. So, yeah, I want you to really think while you're listening to this reading. And, you should listen to all the readings because if you're going to listen to part of it, you really need to listen to all of it because it may not register with you right now, but you might be going down the road in 3 days and think of that. But wow, okay, I should be doing that. Yeah, I need to. And that's okay because that's where you're taking yourself out of your little box and you're actually talking to the creator within you. You're giving ideas, your own ideas. And that's what we want, the own ideas. Just be you. Okay, so we're going to get beyond that because I could talk all day about stuff and I'm not going to do that. Um, Today is 6 of 2026, which is a 22, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful master number, which makes everything kind of flow, but double it. It has two meanings for you. And be careful because it does. I've seen that. It does have a couple meanings. But we can make anything, we can make 100 meanings off anything with a hat. So I just hope everybody's doing beautiful out there. The sun's shining here in Florida, and I'm gonna go lay out in the sun and get some warmth to my bones. And I see, oh yeah, speaking of bones, I seen on one of the new actual news stations, I think it was Fox or something. It was a commercial, and they're showing that they have it's not aggressive, it's no operation, it's no none of that, but they have something that is going to reverse uh the neuropathy in legs, the numbness and everything. It's going to be beautiful what they're going to be able to heal. Our body can heal everything. So as they start to come out, the more and more the 6,000 cures, the let's try it. We are seeing with cannabis that they're testing it on children with seizures, and the seizures are completely gone. So this is a very out, and it stops let's see, what was it? Autism. It helps with the people, the kids that have autism. There's a lot of healing properties. Guess why? Because our creator put it on this earth for us to study it, to see what the beauty of this is. And the beauty of that one plant, it has heat and energy. That's how they find it. They fly their little helicopters over and they find your three plants beside your pool in the backyard, and you got the FBI coming to your house or something. You just got to be careful with all that crap. But that is what it is. I mean, they're going to start to find things that we never even thought. And I seen a dentist the other day, and or a scientist. I think it was a scientist, but this here is a dentist. I think it's in Japan, where he says you can grow your teeth back. He says, get ready, no more dentists or dental needed like that. And I pretty much know, 2 years ago, I seen this in dreams. I seen where at our homes in the future, we're going to have a room that is your healing room. It will be set up with the light, sound, and frequency that you need and your body needs for the energy that it needs to fix things. There's going to be a lot of things. They've got med dead centers starting to set up. They will be free. They will be offered to the people to get healed because they have put our body, our mind, and our life through living hell. They've done everything they could to make us scared, to make us follow, to make us need, to make us want. And really, we should just be going within and we will get what we want. Things will happen the way they need to happen. And yesterday, I've been wanting to make an eye appointment for me and my husband. And yesterday, I called and she's like, well, we don't have anything until August 12th. Is that okay? I'm like, really? You're that booked? And it's like an hour away from where we are because uh, there's a dentist here, but there's no eye doctor that accepts what we do. So we were going to go all the way to Live Oak. We did. And the other one will be Madison. So we have to drive to these, but I think if you can find the best suit, of a person that you need to find because it's their energy, that is what you need to do. Everything you get involved in, whether it's working out, whether it's energy, whether it's friends, whether it's what, need to get in that somewhat positive state. We can't be negative Nelly every day, and we don't want to do that. So this reading is going to explain something to somebody that they really need to hear. So Fawny D has already meditated, did my midnight meditation, and cards flew out. Cards that wanted to be shown. So we've got the whole. Uh, this is a good. Lately, because I haven't been doing cards a lot. When I do them, it's like, oh my goodness, I was like, wow, okay. So what I'm going to do is I pulled some things before we do the actual tarot card. So we got the Mystic Forest one to come out, and it says no debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. I loved this when it came out because right now in our world, there's like fire and stuff in places and they're burning and there's all kinds of stuff. It's been dark because they've been flying and spraying. And then this is like covering the bad and it's shining the light through like the gold. It doesn't look like, there's a couple little lizards in the tree up here too. And lizards can change colors. The chameleons change colors. So there is no debate. So what I'm seeing is somebody wants to debate how you're wrong and they're right. And you don't want to. And they keep egging. And my husband does this shit, and I hate it. Egging and egging until you bite back. You are done. And this is what we're going through right now. The no debate. We're tired of explaining ourselves how we are. We're tired of it. We don't want to debate anymore. We know us. We've been working on me. I've been working on me. You've been working on you. And let's keep it that way. If you have any great positive suggestions, sure, I'll listen. I'm sure you'll listen too. But if you're going to be negative, uh, yeah, I can't take it. And I think a lot of people are getting to that point. They're tired. They're going to sit there with somebody they're not even interested in because they didn't debate that they're different. And here it is. You're watching it all come out. And the next card to come after debate was exactly as you are. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. Give yourself permission to feel content right here, right now. Like I said, I'm not going to keep saying it because then I'll repeat it. I love this reading today. No debate. Do not debate how you're right and they're wrong on these spiritual journeys. And it is so hard, trust me. I sit there and I listen to things, and it's like you're never going to get anywhere because you're waiting for somebody to come, and somebody is within you, and you and the creator are waiting for something to be done. I mean, you're waiting, you're ready. There's no debate. So I am exactly who I am, and I'm going to be that way. But I'm dissatisfied, and I'm not happy. So we do that sometimes. My husband's really, I, I have a hard time with that. Let's just say that. And now, no debate. They kind of ignore them, go back to drinking their sweet tea, and they start to think. that is that me? Because all these cards are one with the collective. So each one of these cards probably are talking about a piece of you. The one who is always dissatisfied with the present moment will never have a better future. If you are unsatisfied with everything in a day, day turns to weeks, weeks turn to months, and there you are, just as negative as you want to be, because there was no debate with you either. And you're exactly as you are. So, it's who you're supposed to be. Whether me and you connect, you and somebody else connect, or it is the energy connection. I'm telling you, I've been around people that I couldn't stand and they couldn't stand me. And that's okay. I'm good with that. I know everybody's not going to love me and I ain't going to love everybody. But the light, and it's like she's going in finally. She's coming out of this he, she, whatever, or coming out of this perfect trance where, oh, I have to be so perfect and I have to act like Barbie over here, and they don't want to know the real Fawny D. Well, you know what? I love the real Fawny D. The real Fawny D is a lot better than any AI could be, but it's okay because we can really look at it that way. And if we're having that much problem, my suggestion is you do some mirror gazing for you. You need to look at you. You need to talk to you. You will feel the creator within you as I talk to you or you talk to you. And you are getting it because your creator is giving you other ideas. Well, listen to them. They'll stop. You'll hear, listen, or you'll hear, Amscray, get out of there, leave, and you'll know it. I mean, you will know it. So yeah, this is a beautiful exactly as you card with no debate. And I wouldn't debate it anymore. I'm tired of debating it. I don't do it anymore. And the third card we got was rejuvenate yourself. Know your limits and allow them to guide you. Limitations can reach you to take better care of yourself. You have full permission to rest and say no. And this is a beautiful card. I mean, she is just zen by the tree with the light just caressing her body with warmth. And she is just not in this world no more. She's in a beautiful, relaxing place, just not thinking of nothing. And that's what you need to do sometimes. You need to get your brain that it's not thinking 24/7, just like everything else. So the telepathy oracle come out, and these all pretty much are similar. Got the first one we had. And then we got recondition or recognition. Excuse me. Yes, recognition. The universe will help you recognize signs and miracles. How about that? Signs and miracles. Look for the light around someone. When you look at them, you will see the light around them. You will feel their energy is beautiful. And then we got the twin flames. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. So, as you do not debate, be exactly you, rejuvenate yourself, and then you have recognition, recognizing it, and the twin flame is recognized because the twin flame is your better half. It is your yin and yang, and you really need to listen to it. Twin flames themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. They do, which is beautiful because you might be missing that friend or that person and might find somebody else with that somewhat of a personality. But you got to be careful too because they might be an asshole. We never know. And the last card we got with the telepathy oracle is embrace. Embrace what fate has in store for you. Okay. I said that to my husband today because I said that I did an eye appointment and they said, we can't see you. How about August 12th? Do we have to? Is it that long? And she says, well, you can call and you can get that one put in. You can call and keep calling, see if we get a back out. So me and my husband aren't scheduled till August 12th. And I said to my husband, I said, you've been trying to get your diabetes under control with this new doctor, and your A1C is lowering, and it's not good to get anything done with the eyes because they know you're high, and it could be a false reading. So I said, you know what? Maybe it's still that time that you need to get your diabetes under control for this eye appointment. And I said, the divine works in mysterious ways. And we thought about it, and it was like, okay, we're getting it. We got it. We're all good. So, the last one that we have, and it's very interesting. We got the 24, which is third eye chakra. I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply the wisdom in my life. She is glowing. She has beautiful flows of energy coming out of her crown. Her third eye is wide open, but it's not covering, it's not glaring from the sun. It's just there. And her hands are praying, but it's like a meditative state, which prayer is to me meditation also. Because if I go in and pray, I do. If I go in and pray, then I'm praying to my creator, which is within my heart, showing him love and gratitude. So there's that. And then there's the you that when you go out, uh, you don't know if you's going to step up to the plate. And it might not be a good turnout if you don't step up to the plate. And I think that's what that's telling you. It's a 6, it's 24 to 6. So it's telling you that you need to get your third eye in. You need to observe. That's an observe thing. Stop and observe your surroundings and see what's going on. Because you need to apply that wisdom to your life because there'll be messages that you could miss. Then we got 36, which is a 9. And it says abundance. I am grateful for the abundance, nature, and the universe providing and provide in my life. How beautiful is that? I mean, we have to know that we are blessed. We have to know that the divine is within us. I mean, look at that. The divine is there with you, and you are creating the beauty in front of you. When I walked, there was only one set of footprints. When I kneel beside the beautiful creek waterfall, there's only one set of footprints. But there's two. There's the twin flame, and there's you. Uh, I just love that. This is beautiful. Okay. So we got all those out of control, out of the queue. And we're gonna go on. We are gonna go to, I'm pretty sure no. Let's see where we are. Okay, I know where we are. We are in the Messenger Oracle. And the Messenger Oracle had one thing to say. the source of all, the I am, the source of it all. Observe with the third eye around you. What did I say? And gaze into the mirror and find out who you are by asking yourself. But you need to be in the mirror. You need to see your face and your expression and your energy when you give your answer. And you need to feel it. Because if you feel it and it's a positive, just fluttery, like you just chase butterflies all day, then that's what you want to look for. That's what you want to feel. That's what you want to see. When you open your eyes, you'll see the vision of the beauty and the lessons that you need to know. The source of all. Your mind is the source of all thought, magic, inspiration, and creativity. Take a moment to dwell within the divine realms of your imagination. Visualize and create endless possibilities. The opportunities are now, and now is the time to nurture the vision within and make them manifest. I keep saying it enough. We need to manifest. I have manifestations that have come through all over the place. And it does work. So if you're being fickle, like a pickle, and you're not believing in things, then you need to work on it. Because don't force feed yourself anymore. If they come and ask you, that's one thing. But if you just dive in, religion, you got to pull. I have to pull myself back from the political and the religion, and I have to just go within and read the information that I needed to get off of an energy read. So we got intuitive whisper, and the main thing came out with intuitive whisper, and it's a number 14. Feel into emotions. So number 5, when you break it down, which is change. When there is change in one's life, whether it's cleaning up, whether it's getting rid of, whether it's moving, whether it's packing, there's a lot to take in. There might be so much to take in that you can't take it all in at once. So you have to see where you are at that point. So we've got feel into the emotions, and like I said, when you get all those emotions pinned up, you can either choke you or you can free it. It's got the snake, the sunflower, the butterfly, the other flower, all kinds of crap coming out of its mouth. But is it going in or is it coming out? Are you collecting crap or are you dispensing it out of your mind? So let's read this. How do you feel in the moment? Close your eyes and feel. Notice the sensation and emotions running through you. We often initialize our emotions rather than feeling them. When someone asks you, how are you? Do you answer it with, yeah, I'm good. Think you should feel, or are you truly feeling that way? So, I usually say that, yeah, all's good. But deep down, it's all shit. It could be, you're just like, yeah, it's okay. I'm making it, I'm good. So that's something you're not sure of because they're not giving you a great answer. They're just saying what they want. That they don't want you to investigate. They just want to say something to get you off their track. When you sink into your emotions, there is a possibility that you will deceive yourself either by wanting everything to be fine, even if it isn't, and being too afraid to celebrate your joy. The phrase, I'm fine, is often used to allow you to bypass how you are truly feeling and hold you in a place of no feeling. By feeling your emotions, you are allowing yourself to experience the full, beautiful spectrum of them and release them rather than letting them become stuck within the body. It's important to feel into your emotions so that you become aligned with yourself. Perhaps you've been ignoring the ups and downs of your emotions in fear of what might happen. If you truly felt them, let this be your reassurance that in order to heal, you need to feel. And life is much fuller when you allow yourself to feel the full array of emotions. Uh, you need to get a grip on the emotions. We all do. I think they're saying, they say the dark night of the soul. It's just going through all that. Like I said, even though you will go through the hardest part of the dark night of the soul, which is the early your era, your age, and you're young and that, but when you get older, when you have to go through it again because you already got a past again now, it's I think it's easier or it's harder. I don't know. For me, I think it was easier. And we just have to feel the emotions and feel where it's going and either understand it or let it go. And I learned to let my past go. Some people just don't want to let it go. They just want it to fester, blister, and be a big scab and picky it. They don't want nothing better. So yeah, I agree with that. The Leo, the lion, is telling you that just it's so much. I'm getting rid of it all. Or, like I said, are you taking all of it back in and choking on it? That picture is kind of two-sided. So let's think about that because that is something that probably need to think about. Okay, now we have our tarot reading. So what's the tarot going to say for us today? Okay. Now we're doing the map, Enchanted Map Oracle. And the first card that come out was a 24. And it's a 6. It's stuck in the mud. This is telling me, and I can feel this, that the little elephant doesn't realize what he's stuck in. The bird is standing on his back, looking back towards his tail, so the bird can see that he's stuck. But he keeps trying, and he's still stuck. Becoming stuck is something the only way to trick yourself into slowing down and looking around you. In fact, this is a sign that you need to shift your focus away from what you're doing and place your attention elsewhere. Struggling will only get you to even muddier places. No, it's not the time to move forward, but to observe. Most of the cards today have been observed. So I would just try to not say as much stuff to certain people and just observe what's going on. Clarity about your circumstances will come a little later. Stop and find the joy in what you've been overlooking. Soon you'll be out of the mud. But for now, be still and know the Spirit has a plan for you. So, in other words, this elephant is going to have to stay there for a while until somebody comes and helps it. But as it's sitting there, it's going to observe what's going around it. He knows something on his back, the bird, and he knows there's something where his feet are stuck. So what's he going to do? And that kind of is what you need to ask yourself. Are you stuck in the mud? Is your life just kind of floating there and you got crap on your back? You can't see it. You don't know what you're in, but you're tired and you're looking forward, but you're not going nowhere. So, yeah, that's kind of like a mix and match within the mind. And the clarifier for stuck in the mud was the Five of Cups. And that's sadness. And I know a lot of people are in a sad state, right? And that's stuck in the mud. I mean, if you're stuck right now and you're sad, I've been going through kind of emotions. I think it's the energy and stuff. You know what you need to do. You need to go meditate. You need to go take a walk. You need to just get away and get away from that thought that's just making you sad because our thoughts can really make us sad at times. The five reveals sadness due to the loss of a relationship, work, friendship, or due to bereavement, unlike the Eight of Cups, which shows a natural moving on the card, often reveals an unexpected break from a person or job, leaving you hearted and confused. An additional meaning is being unable to let go of the past, being haunted by guilt or regret. Look for and accept support. The situation is not hopeless and you will heal. So that we're all asking, are we going to heal? Are we going to be okay? The world's pretty diabolical and yeah, we're going to heal. I've seen Terry like, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I seen it on the actual news the other day about a gentleman talking about a Japan scientist and they've been studying it, that our teeth can regrow. So everybody's like, oh, there's no way. I have lost my teeth 20 years ago and they never regrew. Well, I don't know if you have to put a mineral in your body or you're lacking something. But yeah, you can supposedly regrow your teeth. I'd love to see that. That'd be interesting. So let's see. We got a number 44 and it's strength. And I love this card. And 44 is another power number, which we got 11 today. She just I mean, think about it. She's just amazing. She's got her leg up. She's trying to hold the world, hold the tree of life over a cliff and put her leg on the other side because she has the strength to do it and steady herself. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting task is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connection becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in. The magic is in the process of finding a form to take when you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you. All is possible. You can do anything now. Working through you. I have a gentleman that I watch all the time, and I love it because he brings up uh, parts in the Bible, and it tells you that he is within you, within you, not above you, not below you, within you, because he is in our heart space. That is where the Son, Jesus, was, in the heart space. That's the beauty of it. And the mother's there too. You guys are going to get in trouble for not believing in the mother of God. Okay, so we have the strength, and the clarifier was the King of Cups. Yeah, I'm not kidding. That's a great card because it's understanding. There is the sadness of the stuck in the mud, but now we have the strength holding the world up, and the King of Cups, which is a beautiful card. It's an understanding card. The king has integrity, honor, and sensitivity and is devoted on his friends, his family, and his career. When he makes a commitment, he is loyal for life. He may he may be distinct at times since the feelings everything deeply, he feels everything deeply, but may not show. As your card in a reading, the king indicates that you should balance empathy with others and with fairness to yourself. He also represents the ideal male partner. Follow your emotions, but don't feel you have to explain your feelings. Trust that you are right. I get that because it's like you have to constantly tell somebody how you feel, what you're doing, da da da. Da. If your face is funny, what's going on? If your face is happy, what happened? I mean, it just sometimes just let it be and have a good time because they might pick it apart and do something with it, and then your bubbles popped, and your strength is almost gone, and you got to go to another card and see what's gonna unfold. It's like a little movie. We've got number 16 in the Enchanted Map Oracle. And 16 is rescue. So, okay, so this is putting it all together. We're stuck in the mud. We're sad. And then you got this strength over here, this one that you're sad looking at you. And they got leaves falling and they got the world and they're trying to reach you because you're sad. That is how the world right now is responding. Uh, and with the king of understanding, the strength, now you've got a rescue. 16, which is a 7. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. That is a big thing. People don't want you to be yourself. We all want to tell somebody how it is and how it should be and how we are and this and that. I'm learning to not do that. So, she's on a rock in a cave. It don't look like she can get off of it because it's surrounded in water. You got a Wizard of Oz over her with a balloon and a telescope, but he's looking at the lighthouse. They're not looking at her in a cave, and she better hope that they rescue her. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people, however. That's what you need to do now. As you expand your life, if you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come with you and come your way. Yeah, a lot of people don't ask. I do. I ask. I think we all should. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with your divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Within. Safety is once you have that stuff going on, and you've got the creator, and you've got he's flowing in your heart, and you're working with him and loving your life, you'll know what you need to do, and it'll help you make some really hard decisions. So, the 16 brought a number 13, the death card. So once we get rescued, we get the death card, which is 13, which is a 4. But if you look at the card, and this is what I think, there's an area where there's a boat, in the water and the light is shining down on the boat. But the boat is in the bottom of the water. Everybody's gone out of the boat, so something sunk it. They had no luck. Are you going to live over here when your boat sunk and get depressed and fight off the sharks in the dark over here? Or are you going to go over here to this card where it is creating a beautiful coral area and new landscape and flowers and brightness? And the sharks are over there around the boat. I'm going to come over here in the beauty of that part of my life. I'll just jump over here and that's how I'll do it with the flowers, the beauty, and let's redo our world. Or are we going to let the ship just sit in the middle of the field and do nothing? I would say we will do something. We can't be that crazy not to allow that what will be, rather than resisting the change that needs to happen, embrace it. And people don't like change. I don't like change. Rebirth, endings, change, beginnings, release, relief, and coincidence. There is no coincidence. There is a lot of beautiful things coming down. But we really have to, and this card is perfect because this is the last card. It's a 30, which is a 3, which is a divine message, and it's making a choice. It's got two sides, as you can see. The one looks like it's just in a purple sky with purple clouds, and the other one is in a crystal clear area. So you're at a crossroads, and you have to make the choice. What do you do? You got to think about that. Think of what I would go into I would go away and go into a meditative state and observe, like the cards say. Don't do much, just observe. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet, you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and unaware, your choices will be the right ones when you become aware of it. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. So, yeah, you as an avatar, as a body, have to back off. You have to use your senses, your eyes, your hearing, your taste, everything, and look at the choice that you're going to make. Because if you don't, you might jump into something and it might not be good. So after the choice, uh, we got yeah, loss, and that ain't good. After yeah, okay, that was the making the choice to 3, which the 7 of Swords come up, and that's loss. And you got to be careful with this loss thing. What did you lose? And you got to think about maybe you're in some kind of situation where you might be lost in something. Protect your assets and examine the motives of others carefully. Be on your guard. Theft, negative people, unnecessary intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. Like I said in the very beginning, if you are an empath, or you are an energy, you can feel energy. Be careful with the negative that's going around right now. It is not a happy place. It makes you feel drained. It makes you feel unappreciated and unhappy. And that's what you got to work on because that is the 7 of Swords, the loss. And you will see it clear. Two other cards popped out before I got off in the tarot, and I thought that Three of Wands motivation. I thought that after that reading, that the motivation is what we need. We need that a lot. Think laterally, try new ways to fire your communication and creativity. Work on yourself. That is what this reading is saying, because then you got achievement, Eight of Pentacles, which is eight is universal. That is the yin and the yang. That's the male and the female. Opposites attract. And that's achievement. I don't have to explain achievement. You are going to achieve whatever you put your effort into. But don't put your effort into something that's a waste of time. So we got a couple more cards, and then I'm gonna go out and hopefully it won't rain. I don't think it is. I'm gonna lay in the sun. Because my body needs it. Okay. Okay, I read that one. Okay. Um, the Starseed Oracle wanted to come out and play. And it's lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Ah, this is great. I was telling my husband that I seen this thing where I have right now I've got sciatic going down from my hip to my knee and it's killing me. And it says don't do any crazy exercises, but do one leg and then do the other side of the arm. Balance it out. Do kick your leg and push your arm, kick your leg and push your arm, but opposite sides. And I was laughing. I just tried it for a second, but I'm actually going to try it because I got my hip kind of out of line. So maybe if I move that part there and pull my arm up, that it would pop. Because I seen a guy the other day, he popped his shoulder back in doing that. So that is pretty interesting because she's looking out at the beauty of the day and she knows that she's gonna be able to see through that veil if she just puts her mind at ease and observe and let the creator guide. Things don't aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things and may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you're grown. To dismantle the system in ways of being that once served you and others that no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the unseen and seen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the several and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony when the planet and the creator is at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what is out of alignment, and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. What is congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring something back in humanity? I really I can I can deal with the lifting of the veil because I have been just seeing things, just glimpses of things, almost look like a cat, but I'm in my camper and there's no cat in here. Or I'll be somewhere and just see something like kind of walk and it's not there. It's out of the corner of my eye. Last night, I was sitting here, I was watching something, and all of a sudden, something smacked my shoulder, my right shoulder. And I looked back and there was nothing there. And I mean, it was literally a smack. So I wrote down the time. It was 4:40 because I haven't been sleeping a lot, which is a 44, which is another master number. But it was like they wanted my attention. Whoever it was wanted my attention. And when they smacked me, it startled me, and I had to sit here for about 5 minutes trying to figure out what the hell that was. So you will have times like that, and I want you to really observe and pay attention to the things going around in your life. Now we have two more cards. We got the Golden Future, and it's 31, which is a 4. Illumined Master, be a spreader of love. There are thousands of uh, illumined masters who have ascended into higher dimensions and are now guiding us on earth. In the golden future, when the veils between the earthly and spiritual realms are thin, they will actually be seen walking among us, the people of this planet. They will be spreading pure love, and that will fully open the hearts of all humans and animals. The flow of love between people will also be tangible. Everyone will feel that they are totally loved and lovable. Will we will all Everyone will feel that they are. So they will glow with self-worth, joy, and confidence. For the first time, humans will truly know how to love. They will realize that they belong on earth. In the golden future, everyone will understand and experience true love. I really feel that that is true because true love is probably what we think is looking at someone. It's not. The avatar just stays in the little whatever, and it really doesn't mean anything when you go to sleep. But you have to learn. So, yeah, you need that avatar. And we got one more. The Divine Master wanted to say something. And how could I resist Mother Mary? Miraculous encounter, divine experience. Do not be afraid of being powerful. Mary, the mother of Jesus, was a simple woman with a divine mission to bring sacred love into the world. At the time of her death, she was assumed into heaven by the angels. It is for this reason that she is considered the queen of the angels. And her presence magnetizes the energy of miracles and the presence of angels. One of the most important lessons of Mary's life was when Archangel Gabriel brought her the message that she was going to be the mother of Christ. When Gabriel appeared to her, she heard the message, "Do not be afraid, for I am an angel of the Lord." This wasn't necessary telling her not to be afraid because she was having a spiritual vision, more not to be afraid of being this powerful. Mary's experience reminds all women that it's okay to be powerful and gifted. She is now dedicated to spreading the message and is the leader of a group of angels dedicated to world peace. Your message is you are having spiritual visions and miraculous encounters at this time. Don't be afraid of your gifts. They are God-given abilities to help you remember who you are and where you have come from. If you have been working and wandering around spiritual significance of certain encounters or experience, know that the main message the universe is trying to get to you is that you are not alone and you are significant bringer of light into the world. Your psyche and spiritual abilities have been awakened by some sort of shift in your life. This could have been an overwhelming, challenging, or emotional moment, but it has set you in a path to remember that you can now heal and help others. Angels of peace are here now to guide you on your way to harmony in all aspects of your world. That was a beautiful reading, and we couldn't have made it any better with Mother Mary coming to the end. So, I hope everybody's got some food stocks, some water, some other things, and try to keep track of things, but tune out a little bit. We need to tune out. So, till my next time, you know what? May every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.